what you can coax out of him.
Can I help you?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
You are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Неужели заработало? Будем изучать улики. Неужели заработало? Будем изучать улики. Так, Галета, темно-карий, 27 лет, что-то похоже.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Сука.
Not much help.
We have the murder weapon?
No murder. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, ты чё?
Careful! We don't want any casualties, Phelps.
Чуть не сбил.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Да, Рушан. Да, привет. Угу. А у тебя у брата нет карты Сбербанка? Да. Вот, смотри, я тебе по твоему вопросу я тебе сейчас скину туда ему на карточку 10, и в понедельник 10 дам. И сколько надо на подшипники? Ну, короче, я тебе сейчас 12 переведу, 2 на подшипники, и 10 я тебе, как ты говорил, там это... Тебе надо, и 10 я тебе в понедельник отдам еще. Все, скидывай карточку, я переведу. Ну, или номер телефона мне скинь смс-кой. Нет, подожди. Подожди.
Wake up, Cole.
Все, ты что, когда его соберешь?
Ну, сейчас я за подшипниками тогда поехал, сейчас переберу. Если ты сегодня успеешь перебрать, завтра с утра...
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Да, слышу. А сколько надо будет тебе за ремонт станка отдать еще? Ага. Они-то на работе, нет? Че, они 300-ку нарезают, нет? Не знаешь? Все, ладно-то, ладно. Да, выпустят. Ага, ладно.
What are we waiting for?
Алло.
Алло, да.
Слушай,
Но у меня там пока никого нету. Часа через 2 будут только, минимум. Да, скажи, что тебе надо выгрузить.
слушай, а вот это такая вещь, а если я сам выгружу?
А как ты выгрузишь?
Просто тащу и все. Пойдет порядок самое.
А мы его потом как будем затаскивать? Вручную? Ну вот. Нет, вручную мы не будем сами затаскивать.
Не, я просто говорю такой вариант. Сейчас раскидывали по плане.
Но нет, и чем вы сами закидываете, что ли, потом нас таскать зачем? Ладно, ага. Ну вот, должны запустить тебя. Ага.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu! Get back here!
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mail. There he is, officer.
You want a tip? You put my coffee
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former,
Игра древняя,
you can
как мир.
always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Сука, опять не получилось.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Это заново придется.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting.
Попробуем его победить.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
Что-то получится.
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Да ты
We're
чё,
done.
охуел, что ли?
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Пидор.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Та-та-та-та.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Вот он что-то задумывает. О, нихуя вас трое, ёпта. Так, ну что же выбрать-то? Хороший нажимали. Как использовать? Блокнот. Сделка со смертельным исходом. Гильза. Давай. Плохой коп.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the
Да
way.
ты мразь,
Keep needling me.
вообще.
Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Как так-то, ёпт?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Не ори. Сейчас еще раз попробуем, что ты.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Та-та-та-та. Хороший коп. Опять неправильно. Сука, а что я должен нажать-то, блядь?
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
То ли он надо наказывать, то ли чё. Пробуем обвинить, блядь.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Да-да-да.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Вот. Где у меня баллы интуиции? Да, так.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it's
Я раскрыл убийство, я крутой, йоу-йоу-йоу.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Давай плохим будем.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Тюрьма, сука.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
Тюрьма, сука.
It is
Мастер,
just,
блядь.
Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed.
Да, ты меня сделаешь самым главным чуваком. Я уверен в тебя. Так, ничешная игра. Давно хотел по ней поиграть, но они были все на инглише. Годен, ёпта. Годный поцик. L.A. No ear. No ear, no ear, no ear. Скоро будем играть в Red Dead Redemption, во все, короче, все, что выйдет. Футбик, хуютбик. Будем гамать, вы все, что хотите. Все новинки. Хули все прошел, надо что-то новое. Нельзя же вас оставлять всех наедине. О, костюмчик дали.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes
What the
past
fuck, man?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go
Эти
easy on me
диканы,
and let me
кажется,
earn the odd
в то время
citation.
так это
Maybe
все такая
we'll
жопа была.
I'm here to learn, detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps. Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could
Костюмчики
spend a
блатные у
little time
всех.
basking in reflected
Все
glory.
крутенькие.
Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy
Что за
Earl,
хуй?
chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Там будет трупак.
Come on, Phelps.
Как обычно.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were
Да,
here for 5
идем-то.
minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
Иду. Я авточулю заряжу. Такой ни у кого никогда не было. Такие тачки только у меня.
You know this place? Sure.
Оп, оп,
Near the
оп.
old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district.
О, медалка даже есть.
I'll direct.
Погнали в ту. На мафию похоже, на которая была.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski?
Ой, блин. Сука. Как ты ездишь, ублюдок, а?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished?
Да ты чё, мать твою?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Look out! Yeah. Now I get it.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris.
Ну еду.
Code 2 identified.
Чё началось?
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Где тут кража?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Всем дадим по щам, всех застрелим. Ой-ой-ой. Какой опасный тип.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Олег, долбоёб-то. Он съебался. Хуеплет. И хоть подсвечивались, я не знаю, чтобы видно было, где, чё, кто.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
Сейчас, опять.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Все, мы выходим на дело, идем. Оп. Давно игр не было в таком мотиве.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Стой, сука. Стой, стрелять буду.
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Выблядок.
I'll take you all down with me.
Чё, провально? Блядь. Ну нахуй так жить-то? Сдох парняга. Могли догнать. Короче, раскрыто. ей. На нахуй моей пошло всех. Я помню, играл, когда, наверное, у меня был Xbox еще первый. Там вот была эта игруха.
Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Все так оно и
This is your
было.
first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Ну-ка, как подсвечивается, интересно. Во. Залупа. За лупой лучше играть.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
Конечно, не знаком.
No,
как он
sir.
может быть не знаком?
That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Что ты знаешь? Да, ты нормальный чувак.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience,
Все,
Mr. Wilkie.
молодчик.
If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a... Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's
Сейчас
in the
все
trunk of the car.
найдем. Че вы переживаете? Сейчас все будет.
Victim must be in a very bad way.
Сейчас все найдем.
Not unless he's in the
Сейчас все
trunk of the car.
найдем. Че вы переживаете? Всех найдем, всех обнаружим. Здесь стопудово кто-то есть. Воу-воу-воу. Вот, монтировый канал, точно.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Какая-то бумажулька.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Все, больше у нас тут ничего нету. И кровища-то.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Мало, пиздец, вся машина в кровинах.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Так, очки.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Николай предлагает челябинск.
I doubt it.
What's going on, Detective? Something bad happened here?
Clear this area immediately.
Так, где он может быть спрятан? Ну-ка, давай позарим.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Да, пиздит.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal. I best be heading back to work. My boss is gonna give me hell regardless. This is your problem now.
Scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I'll have the car towed down to the impound. That's about all I can do here.
So what next?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Наверное, точно нихуя не будет.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Поехали, бро. Поставьте лайк, если вы смотрите трансляцию. Можете подписаться.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Конечно, все интересней, интересней. Кто такая Николь?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
О, мы же купили эту хуйню. Нашли только что трубу.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Doesn't tell me anything. No good to me.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? No use leaving the thing half finished. be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Интрига нарастает, да. Да, просто так, что ли?
Doesn't look like anything.
Ладно, пойдем с ней побазарим. Что она скажет?
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail yards. That's where you jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation? My husband is missing. You say he may be hurt, and the best you can do is berate me? You're a poor example of a man.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Привет.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Привет.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your
Спасибо,
husband
что
is missing,
зашел,
and after our search, I'm willing to call
лайк.
the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Да нормально, видишь, играю. Давно не играл в такую игруху. Давно хотел, что-то все некогда было. Блять, пропустил, что она говорила-то. Блять.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you.
Да нет, потихоньку заходят, то заходят, то выходят, то заходят, то выходят.
Doesn't change a thing.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective. Find Adrian, officer.
Шлюха.
Bring him home.
Ничего толком не говорит, сука. Один-то нет, не сижу. Постоянно.
You can drive.
Давай, поехали в бар съездим.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there. Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a
Потихоньку
shrinking violet to
развиваемся.
throw him out.
Чё?
If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed.
Сейчас, видишь, с микрофоном начал вести. Раньше без микрофона как бы разговаривал. Так, запускал игру и все. Сейчас движуха, движуха. Ну, я всегда, у меня последние новинки. Всегда как бы играю. Постоянно. В свободное время.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Want another accommodation?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Looking for someone?
Да. Музягу зарядим. Да. Чё ж ты крутишься? Ну, можно сказать, что Детройт нормальный был. Ну, God of War можно было поиграть. Да я как бы... Мне все нравится. По-разному.
You know Frank Morgan?
Может зайти то, что люди вообще не заходят.
Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking? Waitress.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Ларка последняя тоже прекрасная.
Are you aware that he's missing?
Человек-паук прям огонь тоже поиграть.
Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Да пиздишь ты. Пиздишь.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Ну, не знаю, мне не понравилось вообще Last of Us.
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ты подписался на канал? Лайк поставил? Ну, до Last of Us мы еще дойдем.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Блять, не то нажал. Что за бредятина? Мне 31. А что это имеет значение? 31, 48, 59, 104.
We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
А чё в 31 это чё, плохо каждый день стримить? У меня есть вечер, я особо работой не загружен. Ну так.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
А тебе сколько лет?
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Я же не бухаю, по клубам не хожу. Уже отошел от этого. Жена не против. Детей нет. Куда эта шлюха поехала-то, а? Мне эта игруха напоминает, которая раньше, помнишь, была эта? Мафия. Вот тоже прикольная была игруха. Новую чуть не выпускают. Мне кажется, популярная была бы. А, он, наверное, к этой тёлке поехал, к его жене. Шпёхается, наверное, с ней. По жесть. Та-та-ра-та-ра-та-ра.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
О, у меня жена приехала. Походу, стриму сейчас пока будет конец. На время.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Самое главное, чтобы общаться можно было. И было на что. А остальное, мне кажется, это все такое между. Возраст не главное. Не, она не против, просто как бы она только приехала, ее часа 3 не было. Просто будет лаять собака там и все. Давайте на стрим через час где-то. И все, и погнали.